members of the procession are be seated.
वन्दे मातरं सुजला सुफला मलयज शीतला शस्यश्यामला मातरं वन्दे मातरं शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी फुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदल शोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुर भाषिनी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम्.
I request our chairperson, Mrs. Leela Poonawalla, to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
I request our director, Professor Sarit K. Das, to present the Institute report.
Honorable Padma Shri Mrs. Leela Poonawalla, Chairperson Board of Governors of Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar. Today's distinguished Chief Guest, Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Members of the Board of Governors, members of Senate of IIT Ropar, invited dignitaries, graduating class of 2016 and their proud parents and family members, members of the press and electronic media, faculty members, ladies and gentlemen. I extend the most cordial and hearty welcome to each one of you on the occasion of the 5th convocation of this institute. I am extremely happy to welcome our chief guest, Professor Ashutosh Sharma, who will be delivering the 5th convocation address. We all are aware of the brilliance of Professor Sharma as an academician at IIT Kanpur. I still remember how, as young faculty members, we were inspired by the outstanding research of Professor Sharma and his group, resulting in highly cited, top-notch scholarly works. In the last couple of years, Professor Sharma has also shown his brilliance in shaping up science and technology policies of the country. We look forward to his continuous contributions to strengthen India's position as a global leader in science and technology. Sir, we are grateful to you for accepting our invitation. I have great pleasure and privilege in welcoming Mrs. Leela Poonawalla, Chairperson BOG IIT Ropar, whom the nation has honored with Padma Shri. I must mention here that we are fortunate to have Honorable Mrs. Leela Poonawalla as the first woman chairperson of our BOG. She is a multifaceted personality, industrialist, philanthropist, woman emancipator, and endowed with excellent humane qualities. However, the real stars of today's occasion are the graduates who, through a memorable journey of hard work and perseverance, have come to know as IITians and are ready to face the world today. The challenges awaiting you are tough, particularly due to the high expectation from family and nation alike. The 21st century has provided you an ocean of opportunities, and I am sure that IIT Ropar has played a pivotal role in shaping you up as professionals, academicians, entrepreneurs, and leaders of the society. For IIT Ropar, it has been an exciting year of planning, expansion, achievements, and renewed hopes. In the next few minutes, I shall present some of the glimpses of our journey and also give you a projection of our plans for the years to come. We understand the need to establish a vision and mission for our institute and formulate a strategic plan to achieve them. IIT Ropar has tied up with IIM Calcutta to evolve a plan, thus differentiating itself by focusing on the specific niche areas, domains, which will be appropriate from the stakeholders' point of view. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to bring to your notice that Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar, has been ranked 9th among the engineering institutions of the country in the 2016 national ranking, conducted by the National Institutional Ranking Framework. Moreover, IIT Ropar has secured the first rank in teaching and learning and graduation outcome parameters and 8th rank in research. I am delighted to announce that IIT Ropar has been awarded 5-star Griha rating, one of the highest national ratings for green buildings for its upcoming campus. Academics. We are in the final years of our stay in this transit campus. Space constraints notwithstanding, the transit campus has been equipped with all the required facilities: modern classrooms, laboratories, and faculty offices, well-equipped boys and girls hostels and dining areas, and sports arena and student activity center. The institute shall have a strength of 1,200 students by 2017 when we move to our main campus, and 1,800 students by 2018. We shall be completely shifting to our permanent campus by 2019, where we expect the total student strength to become more than 2,500. Institute has set up a task force for deciding new academic programs that are to be initiated. We have started civil engineering department from session 2016 with an intake of 25 students to begin with. Chemical engineering department is going to start from 2017 session. Likewise, the Center for Biomedical Engineering is going to have an MTech program in 2017. 2 MSc students received DAD research fellowships this year. 3 of our computer science undergraduate students have been awarded Innovative Students Project Award for the year 2016 by the Indian National Academy of Engineering for their BTech project on smartphone solutions for detecting garbage. Computer science engineering students from IIT Ropar are the 2016 Microsoft Imagine Cup national champions in the World Citizenship category. The team from IIT Ropar won the first prize in IMAX forming by the Indian Machine Tool Manufacturers Association. Research activities. IIT Ropar's research fraternity puts immense emphasis on promoting cutting-edge research useful for the country. We focus on publications of highest quality and impact. We firmly believe that this is the key to our recognition in the international research community. Currently, we have 2,203 PhD scholars in the institute. 18 PhD scholars have successfully defended their thesis and 87 scholars have joined the PhD program since last year. This year, as many as 193 papers have been published in various high-impact journals, and an average citation per paper is 5.96 as per 2016 Scopus data. Several sophisticated research equipment have been procured since the last year, which regularly cater to the large number of institutions in and around Punjab. IIT Ropar has hosted several workshops and conferences on next generation laser technology, light matter interaction, neutrinoless double beta decay, advanced semiconductor packaging, differential equations, etc. We have also hosted research days in the departments of physics and mathematics. Director's Fellowship Program has been introduced from the academic year 2016 and 17 for a period of 6 months to encourage PhD scholars to continue their research after submission of the thesis. The institute has also started admitting postdoctoral fellows in dynamic research areas of the institute. To promote free thinking, our maiden research retreat was arranged that discussed research thrust areas and focus, research funding, policy on publication and patents and specific issues being faced at IIT Ropar. It provided an opportunity to explore deep into both our strengths and weaknesses and helped in deciding the future path of research for the entire institute. The retreat also acted as a precursor for the Mission Vision workshop, which is already on its way. The institute has sanctioned interdisciplinary research grants of rupees 16.55 crores to various research groups working in niche areas like sensors, solar photovoltaic, solar thermal, hydrogen storage, robotics, micro-nano fabrication, cancer diagnostic and theory, and biomedical imaging. The institute has also sanctioned research grants of rupees 10 crores for procuring equipment to various departments and central research facilities. The second BioX Consortium meeting was held at IIT Ropar in March 2016. This is a collaborative project between IIT Ropar, IIT Mandi and PGI MER, Chandigarh, which endeavors to address big challenges in the field of healthcare and medicine. The consortium facilitates and encourages collaborations between engineering and technological experts from IIT Ropar and Mandi with medical experts from PGI MER to develop low-cost diagnostics and therapy for prevalent diseases affecting large number of people in India. Current focus areas of the consortium include biomedical imaging, biomechanics, biomedical nanotechnology, biomedical instrumentation, and cancer diagnostics and therapy. Furthermore, 3 project proposals were awarded with seed grants totaling rupees 48 lakhs. Our institute acknowledges the awards won at the national level by our faculty and students. Dr. Rajendra Srivastava has been recognized as the leading author, ranked 6th in chemistry and 7th in chemical engineering areas. One of our PhD students, Ms. Balvinder Kaur, received Best Poster Award at the 18th topical meeting of the International Electrochemical Society of Electrochemistry field held in South Korea. Development of new campus of IIT Ropar. The construction of new campus is moving at a fast pace. We have constituted a construction management group to monitor the project of on the institute's behalf on a daily basis. The first phase, 1A, of the campus construction is expected to be completed by the middle of 2017 when we make our first move to our new home. Majority of the buildings will be handed over by March 2017, accommodating up to 800 students. Approval of phases 1B and 1C and other processes are in full swing. Under the new grant approved by MHRD, the whole project is estimated at 1230 crores with a mandate to complete by April 1st, 2019, finally making a vibrant campus of 2,500 students. In order to meet the new project completion deadlines and also our academic growth targets, we have carefully prioritized various buildings. Students' accommodation and teaching facilities have been given top priority. Work in phase 1B is expected to be completed by the latter half of 2018. We have prepared an initial concept and preparations are on for refining and awarding it. In fact, we have already identified the architect for this phase, and the work for this phase is being expected to be completed by March 2019. It will mainly comprise of an iconic new mega academic block housing multiple academic facilities. Industry relations, international affairs. Since its inception, the Institute is connecting to international universities and research laboratories in order to develop strong academic and research collaborations. For achieving this, several MOUs have been signed with institutions and companies like the State University of New York at Binghamton, New York, Cardiff University, University of Ontario Institute of Technology, Canada, Sardar Swaran Singh National Institute, National Backward Classes Finance and Development Corporation, Sutlej E-Motif LLP, etc. The institute is now well connected to industry and is a member of the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII. 2 industry institute conclaves have been conducted in the institute to develop industrial associates of this institute. The event focused on bringing together industry leaders, academia together on the same platform to discuss and brainstorm the topics related to industrial expectations from the institution's curriculum structure and discuss issues and opportunities related to industrial projects and consultancy. The event also looked at promoting the startup culture through presentations by leading banks and financial institutions on the financial opportunities for startups. Companies such as Sutlej Motors, ABB India Limited, SML Isuzu, Coating Mantra, Chima Boilers, Salient Limited, Infosys Limited, Panacea Biotech were some of the companies which participated in the event. Experts from industries are invited regularly to deliver lectures under Industrial Lecture Series. Center for Innovation and Business Incubation, CB, has now been scaled up and registered as an independent Section 8 company called the Technology Business Incubator Foundation. Currently, TPIF is hosting 6 startups and plans subsequently to graduate to a research park in the next couple of years. The institute has a significant amount of funding to support incubation and startup activities from DST, DATI, and PTU. It has also constituted a council of educational associates comprising of technical educational institutions of the region as its member. As per the MHRD guidelines, the institute has adopted 2 engineering colleges from the state of Punjab. During the academic visit to UK, Canada, USA, IIT Ropar has constituted a council of global associates of IIT Ropar. Major objectives of the tour were to interact with international universities and research and academic collaboration, to conduct offshore faculty interviews, and to interact with the Indian diaspora in the form of NRI meets. During this tour, 8 universities were visited, namely Cardiff University, University of Cambridge, UK, McMaster University, Canada, University of Ontario, Institute of Technology, MIT, University of California, Purdue University, and State University of New York at Binghamton. 4 NRI meets were organized, one each in London, Toronto, Los Angeles, and Chicago. More than 120 NRI took part in these meets. We have also taken initiative in GYAN program. Till date, the institute has conducted 2 GYAN courses successfully on surface engineering and applied fatigue mechanics. 3 more GYAN courses are to be conducted by December 2016. Alumni affairs. IIT Ropar Alumni Office promotes lifelong learning for offering alumni in residence and continuing education program to the alumni. Some of the IIT Ropar Alumni Association initiatives include Alumni Student Mentorship Program and Hangout with Alumni. IIT Ropar Alumni Association initiatives approved scholarship program, social initiatives, and alumni book donation program. Faculty affairs and administration. The current faculty strength has increased by nearly a third from 62 to 84 within the last year due to many faculty recruitment drives in India and offshore. 9 more faculty members are yet to join against these selections. We have reached out several universities in India and abroad to attract the best of the best candidates in science, engineering, and humanities and social sciences. Placements. The placement results during October 2015 and March 2016 at IIT Ropar has been encouraging. The organizations that participated in the final placement included premier companies such as Amazon, Microsoft, Google, PayPal, Arista Networks, Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Larsen & Toubro, Cognizant, Negaro, Nucleus Software, HCL, etc. Some of the new organizations that took part in the placement process were Savan, Practo, Copondria, Steelwage, Coal India Limited, United Health Group, Click Labs, Axtria, Gemini Solutions Private Limited, etc. An overwhelming response from the industry was seen for campus recruitment process, as a result of which 80% of our students were placed. More than 90% of the computer science students and close to 60% of mechanical engineering students have been offered position in core technical organization. An average package of over 12 lakhs per annum was offered to the students this year, an increase of 10% compared to the previous year. A good number of summer internship opportunities were also offered to students in 2016 by national as well as international organizations. 11 students from BTech 2013 entry batch have secured summer internship in prestigious universities organizations such as University of Southern California, Virginia Tech, TU Darmstadt, TU Dresden, TU München, RWTH Aachen, Ruhr University Bochum, Loughborough University, Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, to name a few. Such experiences are likely to boost their career prospects to a great extent. All internships were funded by host institutions. Student affairs. The student body of IIT Ropar possesses great diversity in culture and tradition. Here the students are given the freedom to carry forth their tradition and celebrate the festivals in a homely manner. These celebrations serve as medium of interaction between cultures, exposing the students to the beauty and richness of Indian diversity. The students' body of IIT Ropar organized several functions including Freshers' Night, Gandhi Jayanti, and other cultural events in the institute. One of such mega events is Zeitgeist 2016, which takes place annually. This fest not only enhances the event management, administration, and other skills of the student, but also gives them a chance to compete with students of other institutions. annual poetic festival Rashmi was celebrated at IIT Ropar with the aim to let the budding poets and connoisseurs of poetry to come on stage and showcase their talent. Speak Make events such as Odissi dance by Vidushi Kavita Dwivedi and a concert by Padma Vibhushan Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia was organized. Several technical workshops were conducted on Android, automobile, and robot, smartphone, and 3D printing, intra-college manual robot task, and monochrome design. We are working towards establishment of Center of Innovation which provides ample opportunities to the students in science and technology. Quintesse Intra-IIT Technical Championship, a 3-day event packed with melange of exciting, dynamical, technical events, was a plethora of quizzes, financial debate, workshop, and much organized at IIT Ropar. Punch Robotics 2016, a 2-day robotics meet, was organized by the Punch Robotic Groups in association with Robotics Club. Students are encouraged to participate in various sports activities. From the year 2016, IIT Ropar has started celebrating Sports Day Arohan on an annual basis. The chief guest of this event was former Team India hockey captain and Olympian gold medalist Arjuna awardee Sri Surinder Singh Sodhi, IPS. We also conducted Inter-Batch Cultural Championship, a 2-day mega event. IIT Ropar feels proud in announcing that its students emerged as semi-finalists in the national level PCT British Parliamentary Debate Competition, where more than 120 students participated in the competition with teams from all across India. Further, our students, namely Shakti Darshan, Kausab Das, and Naman Goel, have been adjudged as the best entry from this region in the RBI Policy Challenge contest duly organized by the RBI. IIT Ropar has secured 6th position in Enactus National 2016 held in Mumbai. Congratulations to the graduate class of 2016. Dear graduating class of 2016 and PhD recipients of IIT Ropar, on this day of satisfaction and great sense of achievement, you must be floating on cloud 9. While I also want to be a part of your celebration, I will be failing my duty if I don't caution you about few hurdles and the pitfalls ahead. The limit of human capability is only decided by the limitations of his or her thoughts. To really reach the pinnacle of your career and contribute to your family, to the nation, and to your profession, what is required is to dream and aim high. This great nation has invested heavily on you, depriving many others, and it expects you to contribute to the society. Hence, you do have the responsibility to pay back to the nation and to the people around you. In order to do that, first, you must acquire knowledge. Whether you are a BTech, MTech, or PhD, you should understand that you start to learn now, as learning is a lifetime process. To quote Mahatma Gandhi, live as if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you were to live forever. Here, today's accomplishment should not become a hindrance towards learning further. On the contrary, you should make your modest and thirsty, it should make you modest and thirsty for learning further. It is said that 21st century is a century of knowledge, and to survive and excel in this age, you need to constantly update yourself with the knowledge in whatever form it is available. Mark Twain said that I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. And hence, at the end of this phase of schooling for you, you should not be, and hence, at the end of this phase of schooling for you, it should not be in any way put a full stop to the quest for education. Acknowledgement. I thank Sri Prakash Javadekar, Honorable Minister for MHRD, for all his support and guidance. I wish to express my sincere thanks to Honorable Mrs. Leela Poonawalla, Chairperson BOG, and members of BOG for their valuable support and guidance. Finally, I wish to thank members of the Senate, faculty, staff, students of IIT Ropar for all their unstinted support and dedication. I am absolutely sure that you will all be successful in your further endeavors, be it as professional, entrepreneur, educator, or researcher. An institute is defined by its alumni, hence, your success will put IIT Ropar in the global scenario. However, don't forget your alma mater where it all started. With your support and support from all the stakeholders of this institute, I am confident that we will be able to build a world-class institute called Indian Institute of Technology Ropar and fulfill the expectations of this nation. Jai Hind.
First, I welcome Ms. Leela Poonawalla, Chairperson of the Board of Governors of IIT Ropar. I have the honor of introducing her to the audience. Padam Shri Ms. Leela Poonawalla is presently a director on the board of KPIT Technology, Noble Tech PLM Solutions Private Limited, Pragati Leadership, and Blossom Industries. She was awarded Padam Shri in 1989 by the Government of India. She is also a recipient of international recognition from the King of Sweden in 2003 with the Polar Star Award and named as the Officer of the Royal Order. She has a long list of achievements and served various organizations in capacities such as Strategic Advisor, Director, Corporate Advisor, CMD, Chairperson, etc. With her permission, I will now summarize her biodata. Ms. Poonawalla obtained her bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from College of Engineering, Pune in 1963, three-tier executive program from IIM Ahmedabad in 1978, marketing program from Harvard Business School in 1982, senior executive program from Stanford University, USA in 1984, advanced marketing and management program at IMDR, Lausanne, Switzerland in 1988. She has discovered the joy of giving back to the society by starting the Leela Poonawalla Foundation. This foundation helps economically needy but academically outstanding girls with scholarships to pursue undergraduate and postgraduate studies. Since the inception of this foundation, about 3,000 scholarships have been granted to more than 1,900 deserving girls. Our chairperson is highly inspiring, and we eagerly await her speech. I now request the chairperson BOG to deliver her address.
Good morning, everybody. It's a wonderful morning today with good sunshine, bit of chilliness in the air. Much better to be here than in Pune, I can tell you. Pune is still very warm, but this is beautiful weather here. To start with, chief guest of today's function, Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, Professor Sarit Kumar Das, Director, IIT Ropar, Senate, members of the Senate Registrar, members of the faculties, the graduating class of 2016 and their families, some of the guests who have taken the trouble to be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, wish you all a very pleasant and a happy morning. Let me begin by extending my wholehearted congratulations and my very best wishes to the young graduates and those of you who are going to receive their doctorates today. I wish you the best of the best life can offer in your journey forward. Every year, a number of students like you graduate from colleges and enter the corporate world. This is a new phase of your life and is drastically different from your carefree college days, and you will soon find that out. You will face a dilemma while transforming from college to corporate world. Maintaining the code of conduct at workplace is as important as proving your skills at work. We as a country have a glorious past. We all are very proud of our past. We talk about, and I've always heard your director talking about we being located in a place where education and learning was the prime objective, the Tashkent. But there is an unanswered question as to what does the future hold for us. With the changing times and fast changing technology, there is an urgent need for innovation. Innovation not only of new products and services, but our very own life needs innovation. This is the age of achievement. People are becoming successful at a faster rate than at any other time in history. When I became the managing director, I was about 43, and I was told that I'm the youngest managing director at that time. But I can tell you today, you get managing directors also at 25. So it's really, really changing. Every day you read in the media about young entrepreneurs breaking the ceiling and becoming millionaires at very young age. There have never been more opportunities to turn your dreams into realities than there are right now. On the other hand, we also discover that being successful, being wealthy, and being happy, though connected, are yet altogether different things. And in today's fast lives, true happiness has become a rare commodity. We may have a lot of riches, we may have a lot of success as believed by the world around you, but finding true happiness, which only you know, is only for you to know. Here are some ingredients that may potentially help you make the great mix to be happy and also successful. I want to alert you, friends, that you are right in the beginning, that a lot of what I am going to say to you is a view from my personal experiences. It's my personal view through my personal lens. You may or may not agree. It's up to you. But you have to find your own recipe to find true happiness. I have 11 ingredients which I share with all of you. Take whatever you want and make your own recipe. The first one, and the most important, is peace of mind. It is the highest human good. The wonderful truth about peace of mind is that it is your normal, natural condition. It is the basic precondition for enjoying everything else in companies. Peace of mind can be measured in terms of the amount of harmony that exists among co-workers, the unconditional commitment to the organization where you work, the loyalty to the leader of the organization. The second ingredient of the right mix is the purpose of life. Have we found the true purpose of our life? To be truly happy, you need a clear sense of direction. You need to feel that your life stands for something that you are believing in, that you are somehow making a valuable contribution to your world, to humanity at large. The next one is self-knowledge and self-awareness. To perform at your best, you need to know who you are and why you think and feel the way you do. It is only when you understand and accept yourself that you can begin moving forward in other areas of your life. Your self-talk, always talk to yourself. In the morning when you get up, spend 10 minutes to talk to yourself. Your self-talk will bring out the best of you. You need to know yourself first before you get to know anything else, before you can make any difference to the world around you. This is your normal and natural physical state. If you achieve all kinds of things in the material world but lose your health, then you will not get any pleasure out of the success that you reach. No pleasure from your other accomplishments will mean anything to you if you don't keep good health. Just imagine yourself enjoying perfect success and imperfect health. So please look after your health, which is the most important thing that you should do. So always strive for your mental strength and physical fitness. And it's hard to get both together. You need to be full of energy when you start your day. When you get up in the morning, you know you're well, you feel when you start the day, here is a good day, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. Not start the day, another day to work. These are two different things. You may be successful, but if you start the day, another day to go, then you are no longer successful because you are not well. 100% you are not well. You should start the day by feeling that you want to live and make a difference, and not that you have to live because it is just another day. I want it, so I do it, not because I have to do it. These are two different things that you young people should need. Always feel a desire to do what you want to do, not what you have to do. Relationships with the people you love and care about are very important. They are the real measure of how well you are doing as a human being. You can measure how well you are doing in your relationship on one simple test: laughter. How often do you laugh? I always see young people, rarely are they laughing nowadays, except when they are on their Facebook or Instagram. They are looking there and laughing, but they have no time to laugh with each other. So this is not relationship. This relationship only with yourself. You will always observe high performance, high achievement teams are those in which people laugh. They laugh, they fun, they have jokes together. They live to the fullest. They are successful and they live. They enjoy their life. While you must be open to change, do not compromise on your values. Mahatma Gandhi often said that you must open the windows of your mind, but you must not be swept off your feet by the breeze. You must define what your core values are. Each one of us have our own different core values. You must define your own core values and what they are and what you stand for. And these values are not so difficult to define. Values of honesty, integrity, consideration, and humility have survived for generations and will continue to survive for generations to come. Values are not in the words used to describe them as much as simple acts. You must act according to what you believe in. At the end of the day, it is values that define a person more than the achievements that they have. Today I am known not because I was the managing director of Alfa Laval and so on and so forth, but I am known because I am the chairperson of Leela Poonawalla Foundation, a foundation that gives back to the society, to the young people, to see that we develop the future generation. And this is what my value was, that I should be able to contribute to the development of the future. Never give up in the face of adversity. It comes on you suddenly without warning. You can either succumb to self-pity, feel sorry for yourself, and wring your hands in despair, or decide to deal with the situation with courage and dignity. Always keep in mind that it is only the test of fire that makes fine steel. That too will pass. This also will pass. Everything that comes, the day goes by, so you don't have to get so concerned about the problems you get into. Just learn to deal with them. Sometimes when you get so much in life, you really start wondering whether you deserve all of it. This brings me to the value of gratitude. Today, young people don't feel gratitude. I have observed that young people take things for granted as if it is their right. Their parents should educate them. It's duty of the parent. But remember that not every child is able to get that education. So you should be grateful to those parents that are able to give you that education. But I find young people think it's their duty to educate me. I have noticed this many times in the young people. So please learn to be grateful. This brings me to, yes, we have so much to be grateful for. our parents, our teachers, and our seniors have all done so much for us that we can never repay them. You can say thank you 200 times, but it will not survive. Many people focus on shortcomings. We always complain about what we don't have, but we are never grateful for what we have. Because obviously no one can be perfect. But it is important to first acknowledge what you have received. Nothing in life, again I come back to, is permanent. That too will pass. Learn to be grateful. Grateful to God. Every morning start the day by saying thanks to God for giving you another day to live, to giving you another day to perform, for giving you another day to be happy, to be joyful. On the way of achieving excellence is by looking at those better. One way of looking at achieving excellence is by looking at those better than ourselves. Keep learning what they do differently. Observe, be observant, emulate it. But excellence cannot be imposed from the outside. We must also feel the need from within. It must become an obsession with you that I want to excel in whatever I do. It must involve not only our mind but also our heart and soul. Excellence is not an act but a habit. Make it a habit to excel in whatever you do. I remember this inspiring lines of a poem which says that your reach must always exceed your grasp. Reach out to more than grasp. Reach out. That is heaven on earth. Ultimately, your only competition, remember, is yourself. Ultimately, you have to excel yourself continuously if you want to keep growing and being successful. Life has many challenges, which you will realize soon when you move out into the world. You win some, you lose some. You must enjoy winning, but do not let it go to your head. The moment it does, you are already on your way to failure. And if you do encounter failure along the way, treat it as an equally natural phenomenon. Don't beat yourself for it or anyone else for that matter. Accept it, look at it, look at your own share in the problem. What did you not do correctly? Then learn from it and move on. The important thing is when you lose, do not lose the lesson that you learn from the failure that you have achieved. Last but not the least, a personal fulfillment. This is my personal fulfillment. This is the feeling that you are becoming everything that you are capable of becoming. It is the sure knowledge that you are moving towards the realization of your life, realization of your full potential as a human being. So take the brush of your imagination and begin painting the right mix on the canvas of your life, like I did. I did what I wanted to do many years ago when I started to become and chose mechanical engineering as my field. Everybody in the world thought I was stupid, that I would never be successful. But I painted my own picture. I went around doing what I wanted to do, what I believed I could do. What were the core values that helped me then? What were the do's and the don'ts that helped me to achieve what I did? There can be many answers to these queries and many experiences to share. But the one thing that I considered most important in my life from day one was not to accept that I had any limitations. I never believed that I had limitations, that I can't do something. I can do and I will do. I was a girl, no money to call my own, but that did not stop me from going ahead and making a recipe for myself. I believed I was a person, not a woman or a man. A person well qualified to do a good job like anyone else or even better. I believed in person power, not in a man power or a woman power, which emanates from one's attitude, your positive attitude towards your own life. Some of the empowering attitudes that I inculcated were to be willing to speak up and be heard. Always speak up. If you feel something, don't be afraid. Maybe you will be ridiculed, maybe you will be laughed at, but at least you had your mind cleared that I wanted to say something, I learned from it, or I give my own knowledge. I was never afraid of exposing my ideas and thoughts. I was never intimidated by divergent ideas. I invited criticism, and that enabled me to always put my best foot forward. To me, leadership meant to be a good team player, as also a person who inspired those in the team to be with the team in the trenches when they needed me. Remember, a leader is not an administrator who loves to run others' lives, but someone who carries water for the team so they can get on with their jobs. Hard work has no substitute. Many people say successful people have had good luck, but the fact is that luck plays no role if you are not diligent enough and do not work hard enough. So be willing to roll up your sleeves like I did. I was on the shop floor working for 4 years. I refused not to do that. I worked there. That is where you really learn what is reality. What do your workers feel? What do your team people feel when you grow up? Because when you grow up and climb the ladder, you get lost, but you don't get the grassroots. So please spend time at the grassroots before you step into the corporate world. And empower yourself with the knowledge, the practical knowledge. Luck favors those who are bold and know how to hold the bull by the horns. In simple words, now when you step out into a new world, remember a few ingredients to use to make your life more meaningful. Rid yourself of negativity. It will only destroy you. If you're negative, you'll only get destroyed and you have no one else to blame but yourself. Look for positive happenings in your life. Be grateful. There are small positive happenings happening every moment. Learn the joy of small things. Yeah? Accept small things and learn the joy of small things. Look the positive happenings in your life, of which there are many, only if you look to find the same. The very fact of life that you are alive is a gift of God. That you are today graduating from an IIT institute is also a gift of God. How many young people like you are going to graduate from IITs? Very few, minuscule, but you are the lucky ones. So be grateful to God that you have a good education, a family, and so many numerous things in your life. Feel gifted, feel special. Reinforce your positivity every day when you wake up in the morning. Make your decisions for your future and move ahead. Do not just wait and watch. There will be many ups and downs, but learn to take them in your life, in your stride, and move on. Believe that happiness is a choice, and make the right choice. Share your happiness with others and experience the joy of giving. Giving doesn't mean you have to give money. A few hours of your time, learn to give, and you will find the happiness that you achieve out of this giving. I have found personally that there is no comparison to the joy of giving. Tremendous happiness follows. When I get a phone call from one of my girls whom I have given scholarship, Mom, they call me Mom. By the way, I have today 8,000 girls in my foundation and not 2,000, because things have happened so fast. The foundation has grown so fast that I feel very, very happy and proud. When I get a call from one of my girls who has just finished graduation and placements, you talk about placements, and they get placement. Mom, I got placed in Microsoft. And you know, Mom, what package I got? I got a package of 16 lakhs. The joy that it brings to my heart, that I have contributed in a small way or a big way, it doesn't matter. But I have been a part of her life to progress. And these joys that you get, you only have to experience it yourself. The more girls who become my daughters, they call me Mom, the more happiness I get. This year we are going to add roughly around 1,600 new daughters to my family. So I'm a great mother. This kind of community service is utmost important for, along with your education and the openings you get in good companies, you too can thank society for all that it has done for you to make your life a story of success. I got support from the society when I needed it. I told you I came here as a refugee. I needed it, so I feel it's my duty to give back. Yet that society which supported me, I must appreciate. It is not only about giving money or goods of material values. It is about giving of yourself, giving some time for the benefit of the less privileged. Finally, my friends, let me assure you that it is a great time to be an Indian, even more it is a great time to be in India. Come back. Enjoy being a part of action in this and of the great past and even great future. My best wishes to all of you, young friends, for the exciting journey ahead of you on this limited ladder of excellence. Let your journey up this ladder bring unprecedented glory to you, your families, to this institute, and to this great country. You turn your mirrors into windows and open the windows to open new doors for yourself. Don't look at only your own reflection. Open the window, look out of the window, look at the world available to you, and then walk through the doors that are going to open to you as you go along in your life. Remember, life itself cannot give you joy unless you will it. Life gives you time and space. It is up to you how you fill it. With joy or sorrow, with success or failure, it is up to you and only you. Your success is entirely in the palm of your own hand. I take this opportunity to thank all the teachers, the professors, and my fellow members of the board, many of them are present here today, for giving support and direction to this institute. Without them, IIT Ropar would not have made the immense progress that the institute has made. This is my third convocation that I'm addressing, and I've actually personally seen the difference that the institute is going through. Every time I hear the director's report, it has got many more achievements in it than before. And I think every batch is more luckier than before. Our director, Professor Sarit Kumar, has very effectively led the team, and we are very proud that under his leadership, the institute has received great recognition. It was ranked 9th in the ranking of 2016 by the HRD minister, and he's assured me he's going to improve that ranking. Hopefully we will go up to 7 this year. Right, sir? Yes, see, he's making an open commitment now. All Senate, please remember, he's made an open commitment. This certainly is something that we all should be proud of. I also thank the parents for opting to send their children to this prestigious institute, which has contributed to their development. And once again, friends, I want to wish all graduating students great success in your life. The whole world is beckoning you. Just go out and realize your dream. Reach for the stars and paint the painting of your life with new ingredients that you'll find as you go along. Thank you, and all the best to all of you.
Thank you, Ms. Poonawalla, for the words of wisdom. Now I welcome Professor Ashutosh Sharma, Secretary to the Government of India, Department of Science and Technology, and the chief guest for today's convocation. I have the honor of introducing the distinguished chief guest to the audience. Professor Ashutosh Sharma is the Secretary, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, since January 2015. He became professor in 1997, an institute chair professor in 2007, head of chemical engineering department from 2003 to 2005, and the founding coordinator of Nanosciences Center and Advanced Imaging Center at the Indian Institute of Technology, Kanpur. Professor Ashutosh Sharma received his PhD from the State University of New York at Buffalo in 1988, working with Professor Ali Rukenstein, a recipient of the US Medal of Science, his MS from the Penn State University in 1984, and BTech from IIT Kanpur in 1982. Professor Sharma has had a broad international experience as a research faculty at SUNY Buffalo School of Medicine from 1988 to 90, visiting faculty at University of Texas at Austin, University of Western Ontario, University of Erlangen-Nuremberg, and the world-class university program of South Korea, and as a member of the European Research Commission. Professor Sharma's research contributions are highly interdisciplinary, spanning a wide range in nanotechnology, thin polymer films, nanocomposites and devices in energy, health and environment, functional interfaces, micro, nanomechanics of soft matter, nanopatterning and nanofabrication, colloid and interfacial engineering, biomaterials and biosurfaces, and wetting and addition. He has published over 300 peer-reviewed papers, filed over 15 patents, given over 100 invited keynote conference presentations, and mentored a nanotechnology startup. Professor Sharma is recipient of numerous honors and awards, including the inaugural Infosys Prize in Engineering and Computer Science, TWAS Science Prize of the World Academy of Sciences, Bessel Research Award of the Humboldt Foundation, J.C. Bose Fellowship, Bhatnagar Prize, Homi J. Bhabha Award of UGC, the Syed Hussain Zahir Medal of INSA, Distinguished Alumni Awards of IIT Kanpur and SUNY Buffalo, and the Lifetime Achievement Award of the Indian Science Congress. He is an elected fellow of the Indian National Science Academy, the Indian Academy of Sciences, the National Academy of Sciences, India and Indian National Academy of Engineering, the World Academy of Sciences, and the Asia Pacific Academy of Materials. He has also served on the councils of the first two. He has been associate editor of ACS, Applied Mechanics and Interfaces, Proceedings of the Indian National Science Academy, and ASME Journal of Micro and Nano Manufacturing, and has been on the editorial boards of several journals, like Carbon, ACS Industrial and Engineering Chemistry Research, Current Science, Nanomaterials and Energy, Chemical Engineering Science, Journal of Colloid and Interface Science, Canadian Journal of Chemical Engineering, and Indian Chemical Engineer. Professor Sharma's other interests are in ancient history and philosophy, poetry, and art. I now request Professor Ashutosh Sharma, the chief guest, to deliver his convocation address. Sir.
Madam Chairperson Leela Poonawala, Director of IIT Ropar, Professor Sarit Kumar Das, members of the board and Senate, distinguished guests, faculty and staff of IIT Ropar, and most importantly, my dear graduating students of 2016. Very good morning to us all, to you all. It's indeed a delight, a huge delight to be with you on one of the most important and joyous days that mark the dawn of your professional journey. My dear students, you have earned this rite of passage after working hard in extremely competitive and challenging 4 years of education or more in this great institution, IIT Ropar. You have made extraordinary memories and friends to last a lifetime, and you have discovered the cool and strong stuff that you are made of. Many congratulations and respect to your huge achievements. You make your institute proud, your professors proud, your parents proud, your country is hugely proud of you. Let us take a moment to appreciate their dedication and sincere efforts. Remember, if we do not know how to thank properly, our debts will remain forever. And remember, this is the most important thing. Many of you, director had talked about all the great things that the students did here. Some of you will receive prizes, some of you will receive medals. But remember, no matter what your GPA or grades or awards have been, you will always be the shining stars in the little corner of our hearts. You can certainly verify that from everybody, all your teachers sitting here. You will all contribute strongly to the society and the nation. Don't let anybody fool you in believing because our grades are low or high that this actually has any indicator for the future. In fact, I have seen even negative correlation between the GPA and the future performance. It's very important. We ought to remember this always. Today I see I'm at a place that has the potential to become Taxila of the modern day. I really feel that IIT Ropar graduates are truly exceptional in their chosen fields of education, and each one of you has the capacity to become technology leaders of this century. Now, today's ceremony is often called commencement. It should refer to commencing of our true education and learning. Remember, learning neither begins nor ends in classrooms. It's a lifelong love affair. In fact, much of the learning will begin only now. The learning that we have gone through served a particular purpose, that is to get into an IIT, to crack exams, and to get a job after that. But this is where the education stops and the learning begins. And this is a learning for which we develop the capacity. The institute, you working here, has developed that capacity. You will soon be joining the proud Pan-IIT family. IIT Ropar is one of these strong institutes that rightly aim to carry forward the legacy of brand IIT. For an institute with less than a decade of existence, IIT Ropar has done exceptionally well in all the components: faculty, students, education, research, aspirations, initiatives, and infrastructure. So the best is yet to come, but we are well on our way to the road of excellence. As Director had already pointed out, that IIT Ropar is focusing on contemporary national and societal aspirations and priorities. Examples are starting at Department of Civil Engineering with focus on water resources, the Department of Chemical Engineering that would come up with emphasis on food processing and soil preservation, introduction of biomedical engineering, biomedical instrumentation, and so on. These and more are clear evidences of IIT Ropar's commitment to the cutting-edge engineering education and research. I expect IIT Ropar to grow at an unprecedented rate while preserving and providing quality education and research. Growth with quality, that's the mantra, and IIT Ropar is certainly doing it. I wish you all great successes ahead in becoming an institute of global learning and standing. I will deviate from the written speech that may have been circulated to you because I was kind of working on it on my way and in the night. You may read it at your leisure or not read it. Certainly when I was graduating and sitting there, I didn't read any speeches. But I would seek your indulgence in sharing a few other thoughts. Friends, it's customary to offer advice on the Convocation Day. I feel the right thing is not to advise, but to share, to wish, and to hope. Together, for all of us, for the society, for the nation. The 21st century is a quest for technology-led economic growth. While past industrial revolutions generated capital largely at the expense of exploiting natural resources, the country now has to seek the knowledge-driven alternate path of sustainable and inclusive development. So it's not mindless exploitation of natural resources. That's how we initially got rich. All the countries that are rich today, that's how they got rich. This is not an option anymore. So the new knowledge economy has to be sustainable, it has to be inclusive. This is to be done by developing technologies that keep the people and society at the center, not the technology at the center, not the corporations at the center, but looking at where the opportunities for the society are and develop technologies that would no doubt offer huge business returns as well, if the heart is in the right place. I'm sure IIT Ropar will establish this mark. You will establish this mark by solving some of the complex challenges that leverage the best of global science for developing locally relevant technology solutions. Remember, science may be global, but technology is always local. I am certain that graduating class of this institute will become the agents of change and societal leaders. IIT graduates have turned from being the job seekers to job creators by creating exceptional companies and by rising to the top of academic and industrial positions globally. IIT graduates have made extraordinary contributions from atoms to astrophysics, software to e-commerce, telecom to electronics, administration to academia, and politics to civil society. So don't let our activities be confined only to a narrow domain, a narrow focus. The world out there is huge, and I'm sure that you will all contribute to it in a strong way. A nation of over 1 billion citizens should have even higher expectations from you. You are the cream of the nation. There are today unprecedented global stresses and challenges in sustainable economic growth and job creation. But there are also huge opportunities for technology-led transformative changes in the sectors such as energy, water, environment, climate, transport, manufacturing, cyber physical systems, hygiene, and health. A country with 60% of its population below the age of 35 years may be seen running with full of options. However, any society justifiably calls its best and brightest to lead the charge for the big transformative changes. The time, friends, for incremental changes is well past us. You see, so we always thinking, can I fix this little thing? Can I fix that? That's not the way we need to think anymore. Our challenges are huge, clear, and present, and the window for effective action will not remain open forever. Extremely important point, the relentless forces of globalization, coupled with the rise of technologies such as big data, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, deep learning, robotics, information channels, and other cyber physical systems can turn our demographic dividend into a demographic liability very quickly, some decades from now. So if we do not master and channelize the winds of change, my favorite poet singer Bob Dylan, I remember those lines, the times they are a-changing. And the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. You remember that, right? So the times they are a-changing, and of course answer is blowing in the wind is a metaphorical way of saying that we put our mind together, we catch the wind, the winds of change. Can we turn the rise of digital cyber physical system from being a job-cutting exercise to new opportunities for skilling and job creation? You see, the countries that fuel the rise of cyber digital physical systems like IoT, they don't have people to work, so you have to cut jobs. Our problem is reverse. We need to create jobs, and we have to make sure that this rising tide of digital cyber actually does not take away jobs from us, but adds a new opportunity for doing great science, for doing great technology, for new skills, and for new jobs. The foremost value, I just want to say quickly, the value of a quality education such as the one you received is to address new and important problems and the challenges that require ability to learn, to think, to analyze, and most importantly, to synthesize. This alone will remain with us. This alone will remain with you. This marvelous process of learning itself, not the specific contents which keep changing. Education is not the contents. It's not the design of heat exchangers. Certainly, design of heat exchangers is important, and you will be able to learn it when you need it. But more important thing is the process of learning. So what is expected from you is to lead by example for larger public good. If this great nation to be recognized as a place for equality, integrity, and inclusive development, the responsibility lies with each and every one of us. Let us ponder together some thoughts, some possible actions, some existential ideas. Of course, there are many more. Friends, ours is an extraordinarily complex and diverse society. The best of global products and technologies do not always address our inclusive and sustainable needs. We may easily think, well, there is a solution available for everything, but not really. I'll give you thousands of examples where the best global solutions are not relevant for us. We can do better, but nobody else will solve these problems for us. We have to actually, like Madame Poonawalla said, roll our sleeves and get down to it. Creative innovation is the key. Can we work to set up startups and small and medium scale enterprises that generate employment by developing innovative designs, innovative technologies, products, and manufacturing in India? Of course, Department of Science and Technology, through its many new schemes like Nidhi and Niti Aayog, through its scheme like Atal Innovation Mission, they offer an extraordinary opportunities for startups, from mentoring, prototyping, fellowships to seed funding, connecting and patenting, and even exiting. So please take advantage. There has never been a better time to be a techno entrepreneur. Be a creator of knowledge, wealth, and employment. Friends, I repeat, our challenges are clear and present. No time for sloth and being contented. It is a light-hearted but rather accurate saying. If you want to change the world, do it while you are single. Once you are married, you can't even change the TV channel. I have been married a long time. I vouch for some of this, and you would also experience it soon enough, I think. So, but when you say something light-hearted, there is another lesson in life. For every argument that we make, there is another compelling counter-argument. For example, sample this. Every man should have at least one wife, because there are some things you just can't blame on the government, right? So here, well, damn if you have, damn if you don't. So the thing is, friends, we need to balance our views by reconciling the opposites for a win-win situation. Don't be on the extremes. That's the true multi-valued logic of life. Logic of life is just the opposite of mathematical logic. But that takes a whole lot of years actually to realize that. That is the middle path of Buddhas. Friends, can we develop low-cost, clean solutions to mitigate the energy dependence of our country? How about taking the price war to the next level when it comes to developing renewable energy, harvesting, and storage devices? These are just some random examples. They are not entirely random. They are important, they are relevant, and they would be required for, in a huge way, extraordinary way, for our sustainable development. Can we develop relevant and sustainable micro-industries for rural areas? Remember, we need a growth rate of about 10%, the nation, if we need to wipe out the poverty in next 20 years or so. But this 10% growth cannot be sustained unless a lot of it comes from the rural areas and rural sector, because agriculture is growing at about 4%. So where would this growth come from? So if we cannot move rural to urban. So let us move some of the industry which is relevant to rural. So this is what we call relevant micro industries for the rural areas that make use of local resources to address the local problems, using the local skill sets. For example, using agri and bio waste for crop processing, generating cold storage, electricity, and clean water. Can we redesign our brick-making furnaces that contribute to about 30% of our particulate pollution? I was actually shocked because I was looking at, Niti Aayog, which, I say, look, how do we get rid of all this pollution which hovers around Delhi and everywhere else? Part of it is because of burning of crops, but part of it is because of the brick making, which is an informal sector, which is no good designs actually. So there is a bad kind of burning, all the stuff is going out and coming over onto us, right? Actually 30% of particulate pollution is coming in because of making of building materials. This is where the top of our minds, the brightest of our minds, have to sit down, redesign our brick making furnaces with a huge potential out there. It's creative, it is scientific, it's huge technology. With changing lifestyle, Indian population is greatly at risk of chronic ailments, diabetes, osteoporosis, cardiac. Can we come up with low-cost diagnostic and healthcare solutions that aim at reducing stress on our already overpopulated hospitals and providing seamless medical access to remote areas? For example, we can build diagnostic tools on the smartphone platform, so everybody, there is a lab in the pocket, lab in the shirt pocket. Wherever you go, you can actually have very low cost diagnostic tools that ride with you. I'm confident that many of the young minds graduating today have the belief, the zeal, the intent and capacity to successfully address these and many more of such relevant technological challenges. So, it's not by sitting in a lab, it's not by sitting in an office and being isolated, then one would know what the huge issues facing the society and the nation are. We really have to be out there looking at everything by keeping on top of everything, by knowing the pulse of the people and technologies. Here are a few things that I learned in my life the hard way. First is, do become a techno-entrepreneur earlier rather than later. I already said that and gave you why you should do that. This is when you have more energy, you have more ideas and less social responsibilities. Lose the energy vampires, friends and associates who suck the energy out by their negativity and doomsday scenarios. Connect with the best of people who believe in we can. Another thing, while your successes in life have been your own individual initiative and brilliance, a strong teamwork is the key to the solutions of the real problems that will face you from now on. In every exam, idea is while you are competing with your neighbor, you don't want your neighbor to copy from your exam book, right? But in real life, you not only want people to copy, you want to work with them to solve their problems and do it as a team. So it's a 180-degree turnaround from who we have been so far. And it's a very hard thing to learn. The emphasis in the rest of our life will be on synthesis and integration rather than on analysis. Now, we have all become successful because we have been very good at analysis. So we go from chapter to chapter, then we go from course to course, then we go from exam to exam, then we go from degree to degree, and then while doing all of this, we forget what happened last month, right? So this is what is called being good at analysis. But to solve a real problem, you have to integrate, not differentiate. And that's very hard because nothing in our education has prepared us for that challenge. If we master these changes, the rest will be easy. This is to work together for the greater good and to integrate rather than analyze. I also want to say there are rich layers of reality beyond Twitter feeds and the Facebook post and the posts. This is not to deny the importance of social media, virtual reality and TV feeds. That would be stupid to actually deny all of this. It's about progressing from mere data to information, to analysis, to understanding, to synthesis, to knowledge, to action, to wisdom, to even compassion. So there is a part of all of this is called knowledge pyramid. Data, information, knowledge, and so on, right? As you go higher up in this ladder, the knowledge and wisdom is very hard to convey. Textbooks will not convey it, internet will not convey it, none of it, there's nothing out there that will convey it. So this is something that we need to be on top of, right? And so let us not forget that there are many things beyond data and analysis and information. Question is, what do you do with that information? So the holistic system alone will bring the right thinking and right actions. I'm sure you will rise up to these challenges with ease and determination. After all, taking up tough challenges and working for your dreams is what you have been best at. I am now at the end. Let me quickly run through some things I try to remember myself and I want to do, although not always with success. Be curious. Feed well not only your body, but the mind and the heart every single day. At the end of every day, we take stock. We say, have I learned something new? Have I done something new? Have I done something meaningful? Right? And by taking that stock, well, you will get very sound sleep if indeed that we have been able to run a good day. Don't confuse success with excellence. Both successes and failures are transitory, they are not permanent. So we often say that failure is not permanent, but that's only half the truth. Success is not permanent either. They are two sides of the same coin. So how do we live? It is our sensitivity to little joys and sorrows of the world around us that make our journey worthwhile to have any meaning at all. Right? So, well, don't worry too much about success and failure. The bottom line is already that the chairman, Madam Poonawala, said this very forcefully, and I can recall that, is a single most important advice for a young person and also for an old person, for a person of any age, right? Don't get caught up in the web of success and failure. Live your life with the best that we can be. Do visit forests and villages and little cool streams and fields pregnant with mustard seeds. My friend Ashok Ganguly, Professor Ashok Ganguly, is starting a brand new institute of nanotechnology in Mohali. He's a great friend. He introduced me to many of these running streams, in all around in the mountains and so on. Witness the splendid show of stars on a dark night, devoid of light pollution. A mind which is made silent by the understanding of its own insignificance is a splendid thing. You know, people get puffed up during the day, but when you would sit up under these stars, you will be lost, right? And this is a healing, right? And this is what it effortlessly enters into that all-pervading, timeless mystery, the source of all creation, renewal, and distraction. I wish each one of the graduating students all the very best again in whatever endeavors you may embark on. May this viewpoint in your life be a special one, a significant one, and a start of something beautiful. Friends, I wish you a path with a heart for the journey that you start on now. Live long and prosper, as they say in the Star Trek. Jai Hind.
I request our chairperson, Mrs. Leela Poonawala, to present the memento to the chief guest.
I request our director to present memento to chairperson BOG.
Let the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Bachelor of Technology be presented. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Chairman of the Senate of the Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar, I do hereby admit the duly qualified candidates listed in the scroll for the degree and charge them to prove worthy of the degrees and authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of the degree.
Director, sir, I present to you 13 candidates in person and 5 candidates in absentia for the PhD degree who have duly qualified in the year 2016 to receive the degree. Atul Kumar Nishad. Deepika. Gyanendra Singh Goindi. Isha Dhiman. Jaspit Singh Chahal. Kuldeep Kaur. Manoj Kumar. Nachiketa Chatterjee. Pradeep Kumar. Poonam Redhu. Sarappreet Kaur. Satwinder Singh. Vanita Arora.
Now I request head of the departments to present BTech degrees from their departments.
Director sir, I present to you 35 candidates in person and 8 in absentia who have duly qualified in the year 2015-16 to receive the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science and Engineering. Abhishek Raj Nigam. Aditya Abhas. Agam Singh Bedi. Agrim Bansal. Akshay Prasad Singh. Aniket. Apurva Rao. Bokka Divya Priyanka. Deepak Chawla. Gaurav Kumar. Gaurav Kushwaha. Gaurav Mittal. Jaideep Singh Takkar. Jeevan Jot Singh. खान उजैर सुहेल, मनिंदरजीत सिंह, मोहित गर्ग, निखिल गुप्ता, पीरू महेश चंद्र तेजा रेड्डी, प्रशांत हरिओम पाटिल, पवुलुरी जया भारत, राहुल मित्तल, रोशन, ऋषभ कुमार, रितेश कुमार चौरसिया, रिया गर्ग, एस दीपक श्रीनिवास, सौरभ आर्या, सव्यसाची, हर्षित गांधी, थिपर्ती जगदीश चंद्रा, विपिन ए, याग्निक कौशल भूपेश, अंशुमन यादव, अंकित खोखर,
Director Sir, I present to you 28 candidates in person and 5 in absentia who have duly qualified in the year 2015-16 to receive the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Electrical Engineering. Abhishek Kalsi, Abhishek Parmar, Amandeep, Amok Agarwal, Amit Goyal, Arushi Gupta, Ashish Singh, Atri Gulati, Avinash Kumar, Bhavneet Singh, Deepak Jangid, Dheeraj Kumar, Faisal Ali Siddiqui, Jaspara Mohit Bharat, Lovepreet Singh, Manoj Kumar, Mithilesh Kumari, Nikita Jindal, Paras Ahuja, Priyesh Kumar, Rishu Goel, Sajal Srivastav, Sanjay Kumar Meena, Sarthak Gupta, Saurabh Paul, Thalati Girish Kumar, Tushar Verma, Vishal Tomar,
Director Sir, I present to you 30 candidates in person and 6 in absentia who has duly qualified in year 2015-2016 to receive the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering. Ashish Bharadwaj, Ashish Kumar Kholia, Adarsh Kumar, Alok Agrawal, Blesson P. Javier, Deepak Barit, Dinesh Chauhan, Dudela Sai Harish, Gaurav Gupta, Ishneet Singh, Jaju Ishan Mahindra, Karanveer Singh Parihar, Manish Verma, Mohammad Roshan, Nikanti Akhil, Pankaj Kumar Meena, Parth Jaggi, Piyush Rai, Prajwal, Rohan Mishra, Sanyam Jain, Satish Kumar Meena, Sumit Dhaiya, Suraj Karan Meena, Sushil Kumar Sharma, Vishal Goyal, Vishwanit Singh, Yugam Singla, Sajid Mehboob, Atul Bhagat.
Let the candidates for award of medals be presented to the chairperson.
Chairperson, Honorable Leela Poonawala ji, the President of India Gold Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA among the graduating students of the Bachelor of Technology in the year 2015-16 has been awarded to Gaurav Mittal of Department of Computer Science. The Director Gold Medal for the best all-round performance among the graduating students of the Bachelor of Technology in the year 2015-16 has been awarded to Amog Agarwal of Electrical Engineering. The Institute Silver Medal for obtaining the highest CGPA amongst the students graduating under the Bachelor of Technology program in their program respective disciplines for the year 2015-16 have been awarded to Amog Agarwal for Bachelor of Technology in Industrial Engineering. Nekanti Akhil for Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering.
Let the record of the degree be presented to the chairperson for signature. Let the oath be administered.
I hereby pledge that it shall be my constant endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of my duties as engineer and scientist, to uphold the dignity of the individual and the integrity of the profession, to utilize my knowledge of technology and science for the glory of the institute, in the service of the country and mankind at large.
I request our chairperson, Honorable Mrs. Leela Poonawalla, to declare the convocation closed.
I declare this fifth convocation closed.
Now, please rise for the national anthem.